I'm Bill Burnett for the Peak Interview. The Peak Interview is all about what you need to do to win the interview. And there are a series of things that you do to create the perfect baseline interview, because off the baseline interview, you will build peaks that will enable you to win the interview. There are also a set of things that if you don't do them well, they'll cost you the interview. And if you do them well, they won't win you the interview, they just will be done well and they contribute to the overall interview. I call those things the 7 deadly sins of interviewing. And I've already talked about one of those, which was dressing appropriately. That's the first sin. The second sin is just as obvious, and it's around eye contact. You want to make appropriate eye contact. That is, it's not continuous, but nearly continuous eye contact. Occasionally you may look away thoughtfully and then look back. That's good eye contact. The real trick in eye contact is, how do you deal with a panel interview when you have a set of 4 or 5 people that you're talking to? How do you manage the eye contact there? Well, certainly you manage to maintain eye contact with anybody who's asking you questions at the time they're asking you questions. However, when you go to answer a question, you want to maintain most of your eye contact with the person who asked the question, but not exclusively. You want to spread your eye contact around to all the members of the panel so that they all feel like they're participating in that interview. And the way you do that is you create either a sentence or a long phrase, and during that entire sentence or that entire long phrase, you maintain eye contact with one person. At the end of that long sentence or long phrase, then you shift your eyes to the next person on the panel, and so on, making sure that you include everybody. And certainly end with answering the question to the person who asked it of you. That's eye contact. Do it well. It won't win you the interview. Do it poorly, and it can cost you the interview. I'm Bill Burnett for the Peak Interview.